Polytechnic. The rock band Sham 69, led by Jimmy Percy, are leaving their dressing room to face their audience once again. The band's fans are mainly working class kids. They call themselves the Sham Army and have a reputation for causing trouble at concerts. Despite this, lead singer Jimmy Percy is determined to carry on and to keep in touch with this army of fans. Sham's latest album attempts to portray the frustrations that face the kids who follow the band. And Arena this week recreates scenes from that album and follows the story of one Sham concert which threatened to explode.
I've got my label that I said I'd get. I've got the records that I said I'd get. Right? I've done as much as I can, right? And I have done as much as I can. And what I'm going to try and do now is please you, please myself, stay sane, keep you happy. That's all it's about, isn't it? As long as you're happy and I'm happy, that's the most important thing. Because when you're happy and I'm not happy, we part companies, don't we?
There's a rumour going around London, right? Well, Hersham and that you're breaking up. Is this true?
Hersham?
Yeah, around Hersham Water and that.
There was a rumour once that we was breaking up. But that was only because, like, I was going through a lot of stress. Like, you saw, like, polystyrene on the programme the other day, right? It's because, you see, one day when you're nobody and you're working in a wimpy bar, right, and you've got nothing, and then a year and a half later you're 3 hit singles, and everybody wants to talk to you and everybody wants to know you. It's a lot of strain, a lot of stress. It's hard to come through it, but sometimes you come through it and sometimes you don't come through it, right? Well, at the moment I'm coming through it. I'm Jimmy Percy, this is Grant Fleming. This is about a story that means a lot to me and probably a lot to him. Because the story's about him, it's about Joe Public, about anybody.
That kid's late again, every day. I'll put the alarm on for 7 o'clock.
I'm trying to have a bit of breakfast and go to work.
7 o'clock, 7:30.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, shit.
I've had enough of this. Every bleak morning you starving.
It's all you're fit for, sitting there reading.
I go to work, don't I earn my living?
Well, let the kid go work.
Well, get him up then, get him up. Go on and beg at me.
Go in. Don't forget the bleed will come down in and have your breakfast then.
Engineer, I'll come and Trace this. Come in, let's have a wash, please. I'm late for work.
Well, you should try getting up in the morning. You're just a lazy bastard, ain't you?
I'll come and please, I'm late.
Go away!
I'm fidgeting.
I've got no control, you want nothing of yourself.
Go read the paper.
and I'm late. And Mum, it's your fault.
Talk to your mother like that, or you talk to your mother like that.
Stop saying that, please, and don't stop.
Leave me alone! I need a man! Leave me alone! I'll take your boy on my own! I don't need you to tell me what I've got to do today. I'll get up every morning to the sound of my alarm. And if that isn't bad enough, me mum and dad check the time. Me mummy's always moaning that me daddy's always broke. I feel sorry for me daddy's only got his drink and his smoke. Leave me alone! I need the man! Leave me alone! I'll take it boy on my own. I don't need you to tell me what I've got to do today.
I believe that our kids, well, 3/4 of the kids in this country go through that type of, situation. In the sense that they're all going, I don't know what I am, I don't know what I want to be, but whatever I want to be, leave me alone and let me do it.
I'm sick and tired of this crime routine. It's the same every day. I've got my mum nagging, my boss is nagging. I'm always late for work. I don't really care. I still have a laugh anyway.
Leave me alone! I need the money! Leave me alone! We can buy my own! I don't need you to tell me what I've got to do that day.
They're all moving down the same conveyor belt. They're all being subjected to, you do this, son. You come from there, son, so you have to do that. Like, if you come from a tower block in the East End, you are subject to either working at the docks or so and so and so. No, you mustn't go out, no, you mustn't leave London and be someone else, because that's wrong. You're not born to do that. No matter what we do and what we say in life, there's someone walking along going, good boy, like, But at least we're trying. And that's the most important thing. It's like running a race, isn't it?
I don't want to go to work, but I've got to get my pay. The weekend's getting nearer. I won't go in on Monday. Anyway, who gives a damn? I'm doing the best I can. Everybody's gonna leave. We're all being taken for a walk.
Right, mate, hold it. What bloody excuse have you got this morning?
I'm sorry I'm late. The alarm clock went off a bit later.
Your alarm clock didn't go off. Oh, your alarm clock. Nothing else on your alarm
It's
clock.
not my fault.
This is happening.
Didn't set it properly.
Listen, your mum won't come in and do the work. Look, there's 10,000 of them to be done and you're not improving the
Oh,
situation.
I'm sorry.
None. Sorry's no good.
It's
Sorry
the
won't
mum's
get
fault,
them
not
done.
mine.
It's not your mum's fault. It's not her fault. It's your fault. You're too damn lazy. You should get out of bed and be here on time.
I said I'm sorry. I'm
You're
here
not
now,
sorry.
aren't I?
Sorry's no good. The best thing you can do is just get your things and go, right? I won't have it any longer. I'm sitting here every other
Thanks
day of the
very
week
much.
watching you. Go, the handy
It's a city
Go and
job
get your
anyway.
car. Well, that's up to you. Pick what you like.
All
What else
right,
you
how
get.
come is it almost wrong you pick
It doesn't matter. Go and get your cars. You can
City
argue
job,
tomorrow,
I
all right?
can do it
Listen,
anyway.
it doesn't matter. Off you go. Go on, run. Go on.
The company kids are innocent, okay?
Night. He wants to be different. That's why he works in a factory from 8 till 5 for Saturday night, because it's different than going plink plonk in a factory all day long.
Everybody's wrong. Everybody's right. Someone must be wrong when someone else is right. Everybody's wrong. Everybody's right. You tell me that I'm wrong, then you tell me that I'm right. Baby that kept on crying, and his dad said, leave him alone. I'm the kid with a stick that wants to grow up quick. I'm a jumper on the wrong way, with the label sticking out. I've been hung up to dry, but the dirt just won't come out.
Most of these kids, you can say, oh, the label's sticking out. I know exactly where he come from, what he's about.
And that's you, isn't it? I mean,
definitely, yeah.
That is really, you're saying you. I mean, there's no bullshit, really.
Yeah, there's no bullshit at all. Why? There's no bullshit in them kids out there either, and there is no bullshit in them. But what happens is, because no one has trusted them, therefore, why should they trust anybody else?
Joe, would you like 2 tots, please?
2 tots?
Go on then, please. No, another 2, please, George.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been there about. Sit down. See your mum? No, not yet. I'm actually going there. So what are you going to do now? What's up with you then? What's up, mate?
Sure, bloody fool, we're spending so much time in the cafe.
It's my mum's fault. She didn't set me alarm too late this morning.
That means you'll have to go on the dole then?
I ain't going on the dole.
Why not?
I like to earn a living. I'm going to go and get another job. Leave me alone. Got a second, he's on to go karting.
Earn a living?
I ain't having no dole.
Where are you going to live then?
So, I might go to the bookies later on, try and win some money.
Oh, that's your bloody time in there.
Chance I might win some more now.
No chance there.
Better than just hanging about. I'll give it a go, try and win some. You never know, do you?
When I go to football, I'll get into trouble. Everywhere's the same. And when I go to work, I'm in some of the games. Do you know what, mate? They're saying that's life, but I'm taking the blame. They're saying that's life, but I'm the one.
£1.08. Hello, Al. Right, oh, I say then. Not bad. Got sex on. What job? Yeah, turfed out. Late again. I suppose it's coming, really. That's where I go. You got any tips? I want some money. Got a cert in the next race. I like to do my money, so I do. It's only one race, so I do. But that one? Yeah, she'll win, she'll win. Yeah, you want to get it on now? Money I've got? A couple of minutes, got it. You sure, though? Yeah. Definitely. Got it on. I've had other words. A couple of minutes ago. Stop the one.
That one Spawn Mola finished second. 2 Teresa Kay the winner. 1 Spawn Mola finished second.
Well, Mrs. Maggie Batchelor, I keep hearing on the radio saying these things time after time and time after time again. What she wants to do now is make more ball stalls and more prisons to put people in that have been, you know, violent and, you know, out of order, right? Now, the kids are never trusted. The people are never trusted. That's why there is robberies and violence and muggings and fighting and God knows what else. Because if they haven't got nowhere to go and nowhere to be, then they're going to do it even more.
It's gonna be a boost of breakouts!
She was determined and said, I'm going to build more youth clubs, more training centres, more sports grounds, more things for people, the kids to do. Then they say, hang about, someone trusts us for a change. Someone's giving us something for a change. And they're going, is it worth it going around and smashing all the places up? I mean, she's trusting me, so why shouldn't I turn around and trust her? But when she says, I'm going to build more prisons and more ball stalls, they're going to turn around and say, she don't trust us, so we don't trust her. So we're going to go carry on.
Oh, it's great. Well, if you don't like their gigs, it's something different. Is you really get in the music, you have a good laugh. There's always someone there who wants to spoil it, really. But you see, we're not skinheads, are we, really? You know, we just go along there, dress how we want to dress. But you always get someone down there who thinks they're a bit harder than you, bigger than you. And I want to show them different.
Some people go to punch up, some people go to see the group.
Yeah, a lot of people won't go just to see the group, right? Because of the trouble starting there. You've got the image of trouble, haven't you?
A lot of people stay away because they think, oh, Sham, that's where you get all the rowdies and skins.
Well, they do.
And, and they don't go. They think, oh, I ain't going there. I'll get get bashed. And it does that. I mean, people just go there just to see the music, and the next thing you know, somebody's bashed them.
Someone comes up to you and says something, you don't just sit there and ignore it, do you? You've got to do something about it, I think, anyway.
Yeah, somebody's sorted you out, and you've got to do something about it. If you're not, you look a bit stupid, don't you?
Get an idea either way, whether you back out or you don't you?
It's all the music, really. Borstal breakout. It attracts them sort of people that have been in Borstal, probably, and all that.
None of you been to Borstal?
No.
Does anybody live in a sort of tower block or anything like that?
Well, that's different, that's pretty...
Don't have to live in a tower box to go to Borstal.
Alright, this next number is about kids like me and you know what I mean? Hey! Angels with dirty faces.
We are the people that you don't want to know. We are the people that you want to wrap up in a cardboard box and say, right, you go over there. We are the people that you want to lift the carpet up and sweep that under the carpet and leave that there. People that put in the dustbin. They don't want to know people that work in factories, that just go on a dole, that end up drinking meths or so-and-so. You can go on, like, and have great big barriers holding them back, like, with machine gun turrets, like, you know, and searchlights and wardens standing about. And that's 1984, you know. If you want 1984, it's completely up to you. And you can go out there and sing them songs, but how can you sing them songs now? Because you've already said, I'm a star, you're down there.
You listen, get off the stage. Hey. You let people rile you up. Hey, don't let people rile you up. There you go. Hey, you alright? Are you alright, me old mate? Let's call it, right? Hey, this is, hey, London. London is the only place I want to play, right?
You're trying to say to everybody, look, listen, I'm doing it for you, and they're saying, ah, but so-and-so said that, and so-and-so said that. But they was bullshitting, they was lying. And so you're getting more and more frustrated because you're trying to say to them, but listen, look. And the only way that you can prove to them you were doing it is either jacking it in. But if you jack it in and someone turns on and says, you traitor.
Come up here. No, leave him alone. He's all right. I'm with you. Right, I'm with you, right? I'm with all of you. Right? I'll be with you if you be with me, right? Hey! Yeah. Yeah. Of course you was.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course I do.
I'm winning a lot. Through the first. Am I?
angels good, but they do what they want to do. And I'm going to say that to everybody that's listening out there, whether they're a Skinner or whatever, that it is up to you what you want to be. No one can tell you and decide for you. It's either you want to listen to someone or you don't want to listen to someone. To either be an angel with a dirty face or be yourself. It's completely up to you.
There was about 20 of us, whatever.
Listen, I tell you what we do, right? I'll tell you what. Now, I'll tell you what. Me and you will go down a pub. Me and you will go down a pub. All right? Tell you what. Me and the skeezer here going down a pub. His name's Harry, right? Harry likes a jar.
Who is it? Chloe. Oh, come in. Hello. His mum said I not.
Told I was doing a bit of stuff in the phone.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd you go?
I blew my money.
All of it?
Yeah. Well, I've got a fiver left.
So what are you going to do now?
No, I thought perhaps you'd go down the pub, get pissed.
No, I don't want to go down there.
I'm coming now, I've got nothing else left, I may as well do my last
I'll
fiver.
go me tea.
I don't worry about your tea.
Right, then let me tie these books up and I'll come.
Right then, we'll hurry up, Harry.
We're going down a pub. Come on! Come on! Hurry up, Harry, come on! Come on! Come on! Hurry up, Harry, come on! We're going down a pub. We're going down a pub. Now listen here, Harry, we're going down a pub. You better tell your mum and dad, finish up your grub. I wish you'd listen to me. No, I don't want a cup of tea. Come on! Come on! Hurry up, Harry, come on! Come on! Come on! Hurry up, Harry, come on! We're going down a pub. We're going down a pub. Come on! Come on! Hurry up, Harry, come on! Come on! Come on! Hurry up, Harry, come on! We're going down a pub. We're going down a pub. We're going down a pub.
There you go. What's down the road, though? Is that what we sent you, love?
No, it's alright, sure.
Sit down.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
No, I'm with my mates tonight. I decided to come out.
Where are you mates with?
They're dancing over there, look.
It's good up here, isn't it?
Yeah, not bad. The group last week was good.
Was you up here then?
Yeah.
I've been seeing you. I usually like, notice people, you know. I would have noticed you, I think. Where that's from?
East London.
Oh, that's, oh yeah, no. Having the West End way, isn't it?
Yeah, sort of, really.
Yeah.
A bit far out.
How'd you get down there?
In the car. My mate's got a car.
Oh,
so.
yeah. What's your name?
Julie.
Julie. Supposed to drink, Julie?
Yeah, alright.
What do you
Try
want?
martini and orange.
Dry martini and orange?
Yeah.
What are you doing up there?
Oh,
Who's this?
he's just talking to me.
Who's this? Who's babysitting tonight?
I decided
What's
to
the
come out,
matter,
didn't I?
mate? It's my bird, mate, alright? Just keep out of here.
Oh, leave me
What do you
alone.
mean,
He's
she
not
better?
talking.
Look, you should have phoned me up. You told me you was babysitting. What's the matter, mate? I talked to the girl.
Look, mate, I would keep out of here if I was you. I would keep out of here if I was you. So why didn't you call me?
I just decided to come out.
Hang on, mate, find a drink. You know what I mean? I just started chatting her up. You told me you was babysitting tonight.
Well, I was, but I mean, I
Who's
think
this?
no one
Shut up,
really.
mate. Look, shut up, mate. Look, this is my bird. This is my girlfriend, alright? Just shut up.
You his girlfriend?
No, not really.
Well, they leave off, mate.
Shut up. I've been going out with her for about 6 months, alright?
Listen, I come out, so I talked to the girl, right? She didn't say she was with no one.
If I was you, son, I'd sit down. I'm
Are
talking
you
to my
with him? Are
girlfriend.
you with him?
Leave him alone. He's only
Are you with
talking.
him? Are you
No, I'm not
with
with
him?
him. No, I'm not with him.
Well, look, it's just the same with you, so why don't you shoot off? I'll tell you, if there's any shooting up to do, mate, you better move now, alright?
Oh, come on.
What are you going to do about it, pal? What are you going to do about it, pal? Oh, just shut up, son. Shut up, pal. Listen, look, I'll shut up, son. What's the matter?
He's having a go at him for talking to me.
It's him again. How many times have I told you to leave her alone? I'd leave it off, right? I don't want you to have nothing to do with her. You sit down, mate. Why don't you just shoot off? Look, I'm talking to her, I'm not talking to you. She don't want to be with you, she said she don't want to be with you, and that's it, right? So why don't you move away? Look, leave me with the leave her alone, and you. Pick it up, right?
They don't want to listen to the music. They don't want to listen to the lyrics. Why should they? Nobody else has trusted them before. Nobody else has done anything for them before. So who's this bullshit? Who's this other bullshit that's come along saying, "Oh, listen to me," or you know, "Don't do that. There's no need to do that." Oh, sod off! I ain't taking any notice of you. You're like all the rest. That's why they do it. Because they don't trust anybody. Why should they trust anybody? No one's ever trusted them before. So they do enjoy having a rap. They do enjoy having a fight. I don't know what to do now. What can I do? I mean, I do it for you. If you trust me, I would have trusted you. I can go out there and do all this sort of time. I mean, it's ridiculous, isn't it? I keep going out there, giving my life to people, but they're not willing to give their lives to me. Yeah. I mean, it's like, you know, you put your hand out to shake hands with someone, and it's, if they want to shake your hand, they shake your hand. If they don't, they don't.
Oh no, come on. He's upset. And let's play the game. If we play the game, he'll come back and let's have a good time. And don't ruin it. So you not play the game and give you 759.
Can I go? I mean, I preach peace. I go on there. I do my best. And that's all I can do is do my best. Because I'm a human being, you know? And if you jack it in, they say you've taken the money and run. So if any people out there can decide what I should do, I would be quite willing to listen.
Right, now look, quiet them down, okay?
Hey, they told me not to come back out here. Right? They said don't walk back out there, because it ain't right. I tell you, I go anywhere, anytime, and I'll do it for you. And you laugh, anybody else laugh, you send your letters in to the public image and all the other shit, but I will always be here, and I will always say what I think. And I never shit out of nothing, so we're going through with it. No cure. He's the greatest!
So what do? You jack it in? Do I jack it in now? Do I feel that they've destroyed me and taken everything away that was me 2 years ago? No, they bloody don't.
Right. See, I couldn't give two shits. Right, done. If the kids, they know the words. Watching my
everybody around you, and you say to yourself, look, I write these songs because I believe in these songs. When I wrote Kids United and everything else, I believed in them. And so if you don't see them full, you know, the fulfillment of them coming true, it's very frustrating for you.
He said, come down the studios and do a bit like vocal backups on Kids United single. So I thought it was great, you know, I went down there and sang on the single. And when the single got released, I went up the West End, Polydor Studios and that, and I see Jimmy in that, and they had loads of mail and all things like that, fan mail, and I said, well, I'll do that, you know, work for you and that and go on tour with you. And they said, yeah, and Jimmy offered me a job and I was really pleased. You know, great things ever happened to me, really.
Ladies and gentlemen, I